Kia ora Islanders, it is me, Vincent, and today I'm bringing you guys with me to Volcano Bay to share some of the secrets and fun facts of Universal's water park. This is the best water park in Orlando, and there's probably a lot of things you don't know about it, so I'm going to share with you guys some secrets, some fun facts, some stories, and some things that might help you out on your next visit. So welcome to another episode of Vincent Vision. Watcha! So the first fun fact and secret I want to share about Volcano Bay actually happens right over here. Do you happen to know where I am? Everyone has to pass through here at some point to get to Volcano Bay. This is the entrance and exit of the park. And for the majority of people coming to Volcano Bay, there is a main way that you get here to the island. You take a bus from the City Walk parking garage, it drops you off, you get your security scan, and you come on through. And you walk down through this really cool ambient tunnel that transports you to the world of Volcano Bay. Now, something that you may or may not know about that tunnel is that it's actually going under active roads. So the way Volcano Bay is built, it's kind of in its own little area of the Universal property, and the only way to get to it, if you're not staying at Cabana Bay, is by going under a tunnel that they have built for guests to walk under. You can sometimes hear the cars passing by. If you look up above, there are some windows with stone faces. That is traffic leading from I-4, that's the big highway here in Orlando, leading directly into Universal right by Cabana Bay and Aventura Hotel. One of the best examples of how Universal uses the limited space it has to cram in all of its theme park experiences. So this next part of the video is kind of like a secret slash tip slash advice here at Volcano Bay, because if you're coming to the park, obviously one of the most important things is the water, the slides, but something that is just as important is where you're gonna park your stuff. Where is your chair here at Volcano Bay going to be? I've actually made a video about tips and tricks for Volcano Bay earlier this year. You should check it out. But I didn't mention this area over here. You see, let's say, oh my gosh, I got sprayed by the water here. Luckily, this camera is pretty sturdy. Let's say you get here to Volcano Bay and it's a little busy, you're a little late, and the main area right by the volcano is all taken up. You're gonna need to find some quieter places with chairs. And there are two areas of the park that are pretty overlooked. The first one is where I'm at right now. I'll tell you how to get there. When you are heading towards the back of the park, you're gonna go towards Maku and Puihi. This is the yellow and green slides. Right by the entrance, you take a right. There's a grassy kind of hidden pathway, and it leads you to a whole set of chairs in the back here that often are the last to be filled. The other is the same kind of deal. You're gonna go towards the entrance of Ika Moana and Honu, which are the green and blue slides on the opposite side of the park. You head down that way, a little path. Right under the slides, there's a whole bunch of chairs that don't get used very often. These are really great if you want kind of a quieter area, not as many people coming through, less traffic. The only trade-off is, location-wise, they're not the best. They're not really near anything like food and lockers and stuff like that. So you might be taking a little extra trip if you're trying to go do some stuff in the park. But if you are looking for chairs or just a quieter place to stay, these two spots in the park are areas that can be a little secretive and not a lot of people know about. I'm here today doing a video at Volcano Bay. Of course, I could not resist jumping into the crisp, cold, blue waters of Volcano Bay. This really is such a lovely water park, such a beautiful water park as well. And we're gonna talk about something that I think a lot of people don't think about when we talk about Volcano Bay, and that is the theming, the story of this place. I'm gonna share with you guys some park lore, okay? Because Volcano Bay is a beautiful park. It's easy to come here and just go, oh, well, this is all just like one big Hawaii park. And that's not true, okay? There's a lot of story here. Universal classifies this place as a water theme park. And like any theme park, it all has a story. Everything has a reason for existing here. And our story here at Volcano Bay starts with the Waturi people. Now, these are meant to be the team members at the park, and Volcano Bay is their home. You see, this is like a group of nomad travelers, and these guys were searching all throughout the coastal world and visiting all the different islands and ports to try and find a home for themselves, and it never really worked out until one day they met the fish god Kanuku, and that fish god led them to this hidden tropical paradise we know as Volcano Bay. And because of that, when you come to this park, it's kind of hard to pin down one specific island culture. It's all kind of a mix of everything. Even the themed phrase that team members use to welcome people here to the park, Kia ora, originates from New Zealand, from the Maori people. You're getting a big blend of Pacific Island cultures here at Volcano Bay, and it has created, appropriately, this beautiful, beautiful park. Even the slides here at Volcano Bay have their own storyline, their own lore. For example, the Oh Yeah and Oh No body slides. These are two slides that in the world of the Waturi are almost like a rite of passage for children. This is a slide that you go, you kind of slide 8 feet off into a deep pool of water. Krakatau is meant to be something that the Waturi do for fun. They get in a big canoe and they ride up and down the lava waves of Krakatau Mountain, and even Krakatau itself kind of is connected to the story. This is meant to resemble sort of a big, mighty god, and the Kala and Tainui body slides, the blue and the green slides at the top of the volcano, kind of represent a story of star-crossed lovers, where Kala and Tainui kind of are like this Waturi version of Romeo and Juliet, where Kala and Tainui wanted to be together, but Krakatau, the fire god, didn't want them to be, and because of that, Kala was banished to become the moon, and Tainui's tears created the sea, and these are star-crossed lovers. So that's why the slide at the top of the volcano is facing each other. So when you're in the body slide and the drop slide, you're looking at your star-crossed lover from across the way, and you both fall down the slide together. There is someone here at the park that can help you learn everything you want to know about Volcano Bay, and that is Vol, the volcano spirit. He's actually at the center of the volcano. That is somewhere you can go inside, and I would highly recommend exploring. This is a character here in the park that you can talk to, and you can learn all about the Waturi and their history. It's a great little opportunity for kids to play with water. I would definitely recommend checking that out. Inside of the volcano is just a really great area to explore. Volcano Bay, just like all the other lands and theme parks here at Universal, has its own lore, has its own story that once you realize what's going on, really makes this place feel that much more fleshed out. And of course, you can't talk about Volcano Bay without referencing Wet n Wild. This was the original big, longest-standing water park here at Orlando for a very long time. It was right by Universal, and actually they owned it for a couple of years until they closed it in 2016 to prepare for Volcano Bay. This park is now the spiritual successor to Wet n Wild, and there is a reference to it, apparently in the Waturi language. Makupuihi means wet and wild. This is a pathway right by Makupuihi, the secret chair area that I mentioned at the start of this video. What you gotta do is, if you do it right, let's see if I can get these people. I'm gonna hit this here, tap it, and it's gonna cause that guy right there to spray water on people, which it is right now. A lot of fun little ways to play water tricks on people here at the park. And you don't feel bad about it because they're at a water park, they're here to get wet. Pool also right by the Oh No and Oh Yeah drop slides, there is a tap point right over here that if you press it, it causes all the water to shoot out here, getting you a little extra wet at the pool. One of the more fun tap spots is actually in one of the pools right by the volcano bit here. What you do is you tap it there, you put your hand, kind of cover it up like that. I just have to do it like this, apologies. And then it causes these bubbles to come up. Another secret tap point is here in the heart of the volcano. It's right over here. We're over right by Krakatau Aqua Coaster. All you gotta do is do this, and you're not gonna get a blast of water, but you're gonna get a big blast of air. So this next secret is one that I'm very excited to share with you guys, and this might surprise some of you big Universal fans who have maybe never come to Volcano Bay before. The secret is Volcano Bay probably has the best quick service food at all of Universal. Seriously, each of the restaurants have such a great menu, but the real secret is that the absolute best dessert on Universal property is here at their water park, and it is the chocolate lava cake from the Kahola Reef Social Club right here at the front of the park. When I come here to Volcano Bay, I get this all the time. It is a special treat. This is a lava cake filled with raspberry. It is nice and warm and gooey and tasty, and it is just the right amount of dessert. It is so delicious. I love the food here at Volcano Bay. And this dessert is truly stand out. And I think if you have never been here before, or if you really haven't explored the menus at the restaurants, you know, sometimes when you're at a water park, you just want like a hot dog and a burger, right? Totally fine. But I would recommend visiting Kohola Reef here at the front of the park and taking a really good look at this menu and grabbing yourself this dessert, because it is just so delicious. It is so good. Watch out. My last little secret for you guys is really the worst kept secret of Volcano Bay. As a reminder, there are 2 rivers here at the park, okay? There's Kopika Y, that is the lazy river, and then there is Te Awa, the one that I'm in right now. This is the fearless river. This is the action river, and it is the best thing here at the park. If you are coming here to Volcano Bay, you need to take a dive into this river. It is the best thing here. If you miss it, you're missing out on something awesome. But apart from that, that is really all I've got. I've got to start swimming down this river here. Thank you guys for watching another Vincent Vision. I hope you had fun having fun with me. I hope you learned a lot about Volcano Bay that you didn't know before. Please, if you're looking for more Universal content like this, be sure to like and subscribe for more stuff. Okay. Oh, where was I? If you're looking for more Universal content like this, please be sure to like and subscribe for more Universal stuff, for more Volcano Bay stuff. You got it. The river's getting faster. I'm gonna get on out of here. If you're looking to support me a little extra further, like all these wonderful people around me, please consider joining my Patreon. Your contributions will get me a way to slow this river down. But apart from that, I'm gonna keep on. Well, I don't really have anything else to do. I just have to go down this river here. Thank you guys for watching another Vincent Vision, and I will see you at the next one, hopefully at the end of this river. Bye-bye.